Well, I think Fame and Muscle Shoals Music is here because we're fiercely independent. We've been doing business with Bank Independent since the 70s, and to know that they've got our back, it means a lot. We've always been there, and it's always just been a phone call away.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather, live at 5.
All right, we made it to 5 o'clock here on this Friday afternoon. Here's a live look at the Arctic Air Skycam Network starting in Columbia, Tennessee. This is the top reservoir hill, a big hill where the antennas and the water tanks are that overlook the downtown square. Now we're looking southward now, and you see partly cloudy skies here. You also see some building thunderheads to the south, where we have scattered showers and thunderstorms in some parts of southern Tennessee and North Alabama. We'll show you radar here in just a second. 91 degrees in Columbia with a dew point currently at 72 and a calm wind. These are live current conditions there atop the hill. As we slide down to the University of North Alabama in Florence, we're looking northward from atop Rivers Hall on campus. 89 degrees with a dew point 74, a light wind west-southwest at 1. But we're looking off to the north. You see some heavy downpours here with some thunderstorms on the north side of town. We'll switch over to Viper live Doppler radar, and nothing is severe by any means, not close to severe criteria, but we have some really heavy downpours in the northern and east central parts of the Shoals Metro here. Heavy thunderstorms stretching from just north of Waterloo proper back over into near Cloverdale or so in Underwood, Petersville, and Zip City, around through Underwood, Petersville here into the St. Florine area, and then back to about around Alabama Shores in northeastern parts of Colbert County. So they're ringing the northwestern to eastern part of the Quad Cities here. Heavy rainfall, 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts occasionally with a few of the heavier cores, along with some frequent lightning here. Your classic summertime thunderstorms. Elsewhere across northern parts of Alabama, we have a couple of heavy showers here just south of the Huntsville International Airport and southwestern parts of Madison County, Alabama. Otherwise, we're quiet in North Alabama. We'll slide up to southern middle Tennessee, and we have a few spotty heavy showers, one not far from Etheridge, Tennessee on Highway 43 there in Lawrence County. Otherwise, a few spotty heavy showers not far from Walnut Grove in southeast Hardin County, and then not far from Hohenwald in Lewis County near the Sweetwater and Providence areas. We have a couple of lighter showers that were earlier heavy rain downpours. And then other than that, southern middle Tennessee quiet other than those couple of activity areas as well. For a large part, not too many widespread showers and thunderstorms, but they have been scattered around in spots. Where you haven't had rain this afternoon, you're anywhere from the upper 80s to the mid 90s out there. Otherwise, rain showers cooling us down as far as 77 degrees there in Hohenwald. A few have gotten the cooling rain, but not much. But we will see additional showers and thunderstorms as we head into the weekend ahead. Satellite and radar composite shows a lot of the more widespread activity just off to our south today from central Mississippi down into western and southwest Alabama, but still scattered showers and thunderstorms here. We will see this off and on through the weekend before things become a little more isolated in nature as we head into next week. Now, Futurecast this evening, fading away the showers and thunderstorms pretty quickly. I don't think they're going to go away this quickly. I think they will last through 8, 9, maybe 10 o'clock, and then they'll fade away as we head deeper into the overnight. But just like the past few overnights, we're still going to hold a 20% chance of a thunder shower through the overnight as a safety net, just in case, because of how humid and unstable the atmosphere is and the ability for something to bubble up during the late overnight and the morning. And you see Futurecast doing that in some parts in North Alabama, south of the Tennessee River. It may not necessarily be there. It could be anywhere across the area, a few isolated thunder showers during the overnight and the morning hours. So that's why we keep the morning 20% in place. Once we get into the midday and afternoon, we get that daytime heating. We get up into the lower 90s across the area. We get more instability, and then scattered showers and thunderstorms look to become more widespread across the area. And these may be a little more widespread than what we've had today, but still not everybody going to see the rain for our Saturday. As we head through the evening, things kind of fade away with the loss of daytime heating. We do this all over again for Sunday and for Monday. And then we start to get an upper level ridge of high pressure building just to the south of us. We'll be on the northern edge of that, so there will still be disturbances nearby with isolated thunderstorms, but the temperatures aloft, up above the surface, will be a little warmer next week, and that makes the air mass, the column that we work the rain and thunderstorms with, a little more stable and not as conducive for widespread thunderstorm activity. So things get a little more spotty. Tuesday on through the end of next week, there will still be daily storm chances, just not quite as widespread. It'll be about a 20 to 30% chance from Tuesday through Friday of next week. And as that happens, we get daytime highs climbing up into the middle 90s as we hit through the middle and latter part of next week. And during this period, there will be heat index values getting over the 100-degree mark. Nothing unusual for this time of year, but that doesn't make it any less important for you to pay attention to your body and be sure you stay hydrated. Just because we see this every year doesn't mean that you don't need to pay attention to yourself and your friends and your family around you as you stay outdoors and you have to do yard work and things like that. Be sure to stay hydrated. Hometown forecast for tonight, lower 70s for overnight lows, scattered showers and thunderstorms through about 10 o'clock, and then most everything fades away, maybe some patchy areas of fog toward daybreak as well, and the ever so slightest chance of one or two isolated thunder showers bubbling up during the late overnight, but that should be more of an exception than the rule. Same thing over North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi, lower 70s here for the overnight, with most of the shower and thunderstorm activity relegated to the evening hours before 10 o'clock, and then just a slight chance for the overnight. If you're headed to the pool tomorrow afternoon, you can do that. It's not going to be a complete washout. I want to make that clear, but there will be showers and thunderstorms around. You have to pay attention to the weather. Good thing to do is have the free Tennessee Valley weather app on your phone. Have your do not disturb settings turned off. Have the volume turned up so that you can get an alert sound if you get a push notification, because our app does lightning alerts. If there's a lightning strike within 15 miles of your location, it will send you a push notification. So use that as an alert. Also, if you don't have cell phone reception or you're away from your phone or whatever, if you're outside and you hear thunder, you were close enough to be struck by lightning, you need to head inside away from windows or inside a hardtop vehicle to seek shelter. That is fine too. It's not as good as inside a building, but inside a hardtop vehicle, you're pretty safe as well because of the metal caging acts as a Faraday cage around yourself, but you have to get inside away from windows. If you're close enough to hear the thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning. It does not have to be raining where you are, and it does not have to be cloudy overhead for you to have the potential to have a lightning issue. So be aware of that. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, there's at least a slight chance every day for the next 7 days. They're a little more widespread to about the 50% chance range for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then we ease things back to a 20 to 30% rain chance from Tuesday into the end of next week. That's Look for latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.